Hello everyone, my name is... I scared a peasant. Oh, sorry, pheasant. Hello everyone, my name is Pete, I'm a life coach, and what is behind me are power lines. High voltage power lines. Now today I want to talk to you about the power of the unconscious mind. That is why I'm standing here. The power of unconscious mind that is available to you, to every single one of us, and that unfortunately, today, most of us do not tap into at all. Now if the camera decides to cooperate with me, which it probably won't, so I will have to take another shot of this, the power lines just stretch out as far as the eye can see. Now why am I talking about power lines? We should be talking about the power of the unconscious mind, right? Well, as many others have pointed out before me, this is not some new stuff. We can go to the greats like Andrew Carnegie or Neil Goddard, Earl Nightingale, and indeed, if we go way back, we can quote Jesus of Nazareth and his apostles. What is truly fascinating about the unconscious mind is that it seems to be an unlimited source of creative energy, of inspiration, of things that are just waiting to get to the surface so that they can be manifested into the real world. As much as we have gone to the moon, as much as we have created an airplane, as much as we have built the first boat, all of these things have first been created in the mind. And if you have any idea about how the creative process works, you know that these things don't happen by thinking. They simply come to your mind as if by nothing, as if by magic. Now, if the camera was extremely cooperative, you could even see a power plant behind me. And it's not just a coal power plant or a solar power plant, it's a nuclear power plant actually. Now, when I'm standing here, I will have great difficulty in acquiring the power that is going right above my head, all the way from the nuclear power plant down there. And as the man that I have named would definitely agree, that is exactly how the unconscious mind works. That is the place where we can access the energy that transcends us. It is something that, you can believe whatever you want, really. Is it inside you? Is it just something that needs to be unlocked in our brain? Or is it something that will be forever locked and that we simply have to access through faith and belief? Or is it something that really, truly transcends you physically? It doesn't really matter. Because the point of the matter is that it is there, and most of us are not using it. So, how do you actually access your unconscious mind? Well, first, you have to shut down all the thinking, or what you call thinking. As Bob Proctor would say, one of the students of Napoleon Hill and also Earl Nightingale, he would say that most men do not think. What we call thinking is simply mental chatter, and I tend to agree with that. What we let happen in our mind is really not thinking at all. It's simply something that happens there spontaneously, and it really is just an echo of our opinions that were passed to us from our friends, from our parents, from our societal conditioning. So, to access your unconscious mind, you have to stop thinking in this sense and start thinking in a different sense. The first step would be to stop thinking altogether and start to feel. If you don't have your emotions aligned, which is something that Jordan Peterson talks about, and I have neglected this in my previous video about him, it is extremely important to align your emotions. Most people don't use their emotions at all. They are sometimes just guided by their emotions to do things that they don't want to do, and they simply block the emotion altogether, which is impossible, but we try anyway. So when we stop this negative, random chatter of our mind, which we call thinking, and we start to focus on aligning our emotions, that is really the first step towards unlocking the full potential of your unconscious mind, the mind where creativity lies, where inspiration lies. The actual very first step would be to stop thinking. That is what meditation is all about. I have already mentioned this in my previous videos, but I think it is good to mention this all the time. When you simply manage to stop thinking and start to use your emotions in a constructive way, suddenly all the seemingly magical laws of the universe, like the law of attraction, law of vibration, they start to work, because that's simply how it is. If you are aligned and your subconscious mind or unconscious mind is working together with you, suddenly you feel unlimited. That is, if you set a goal, you have a vision, you truly believe it, you put faith into it, you align yourself emotionally to it, it suddenly seems like it cannot be not achieved. It has to be achieved, and it will be achieved. It seems like it is a matter of time, and indeed, if you keep on that track, it will be done. That is what the law of attraction is all about. So, action steps. First, clear your mind. You don't have to do the meditation practice, but you can start with that. But if you can't do that, simply let your thoughts flow. And if you get a lot of negative thoughts, self-destructive, criticizing thoughts, just notice them and let them pass. That is the nature of thoughts. They pass, like the clouds in the sky. If you keep them there, they will ruin your day, if you want a sunny day. If you let them go, they will go. It is not in their nature to stay and stick around forever. Second, align your emotions. Or rather, let your emotions tell you where you want to go. When you see a goal that is worthy, that you really can get emotionally and logically behind, well, try to pursue that goal. You will find new information. You will take the first step and the next one will be revealed. And for a final but crucially important note, I just said that it is as simple as that. Well, that is not as simple. If you have been conditioned to, just orient yourself towards the material, just do everything that should benefit you, just think about everything, analyze it so that the situation profits you the most. These are not the kinds of thoughts that you can have when this is supposed to be working. The fact that it is so simple in itself can become a barrier. People say, well, if it's so simple, why is no everyone doing it? You see, there will come moments where your thoughts will try to betray you. It's normal. That is your patterns that are living in your mind right now, just putting up a defense. And that can be a fierce defense. So don't worry. Just listen to the greats. Listen to Napoleon Hill. Listen to Andrew Carnegie. Listen to Earl Nightingale. And if you don't want to go at it alone, you can get a coach, like me. I have studied this for, 2 or 3 years now, and I have suffered for almost 10 years. Well, 7 if we count the worst depression, in order so that I can get here at all. So consider that. I will put my page in the description and also my contact email address. And with that said, if you like the video, please like, comment, subscribe and all the nice things so that I can grow the channel more and spread this to more people. Hopefully we will see more happy people, less depressed people, more successful people and a better world altogether. Thank you for watching. This has been Pete. Cheers and bye bye.